They can tell me if it's working. They can even hear me. I don't know with this set of headphones. Shout out to Five Below, by the way, for high tech, high definition equipment. They actually do have really good headphones, believe it or not. You just have to light use. Would be my suggestion. Overwork them. They're not Bose. So happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day for all the Americans, or as they call it in the UK, Insurrection Day. Oh, hey, GW, can you hear me? Oh, happy birthday! I didn't even realize that. Happy birthday! That's a unique coincidence. Oh, great! That's a unique coincidence, celebrating your birthday on the same day as the birthday of the United States. Although I'm pretty sure it was July 2nd when the Declaration was completed. I remember reading a book by I forget if it was Pauline Maier or Bernard Bailyn. They're both experts on the Revolutionary War and post-colonial period. Oh, Coolidge. See, this is why I go to you for my historical information. The depth of my historical knowledge is sadly lacking. Although I do know a little bit more about this period because I'm an American Studies major, but still, I guess I would say it's poor in comparison to people who actually know American history, but exceptional compared to most of the American public. Not a slight against them, but it's true. Oh, okay. So they voted on independence, but it didn't approve it until July 4th. So yeah, July 2nd was when they voted on independence. July 4th was when the document was approved. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. This is why we have history experts watching. Even if there's only one viewer, it's an important viewer. Nonetheless, I'm out here at the St. George Ferry terminal. I see there are a lot of people. I'm going to give you the 360. Waiting for the fireworks to be shot off. Admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of these public events where you have hundreds or thousands of people crowded into one very confined space. I mean, putting aside the potentially disastrous consequences, there are also just the very banal sort of annoyances, which I know I probably make too much of, but avoiding bumping into people every 5 seconds, the extraneous music, the terrible music playing from local restaurants. In this case, I think it's an oyster bar or like a seafood restaurant, which is kind of the anchor, one of the anchors of the St. George Ferry Terminal in terms of cuisine. I actually recommended that restaurant to my friend Sean once. He took his wife and her Filipino family to dine there, her father, and he said it was actually pretty good. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of seafood, but he seemed to enjoy it. But yeah, again, these people are waiting for the fireworks display. I think it's slated to start at 9:30. It's probably a quarter past now, or maybe a little bit, maybe 9:12, 9:13. And it's so be pretty soon. It's already dusk, so it's dark out. Fireworks, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been enamored of fireworks. I remember growing up in Flatbush and Bensonhurst. They would set off fireworks it would be a month-long celebration. They celebrated independence the entire month of June and then into July. I doubt it was because of some innate patriotism, but they like to blow things up. And that was pretty much New York City in the 1980s and early 90s, pre-Giuliani, New York City. I remember when Giuliani started to crack down on fireworks. It was one of those campaigns that seems like a sort of it seems almost like a Quixotean type of contest. It seems like almost like a Quixotean type of venture to stop people in New York from setting off fireworks and firecrackers. It seems very quixotic, and it actually happened, which was astonishing. But we've seen a lot of astonishing things over the past 3 decades, so I guess it's one line. Oh, the sound is bad. Well, in that case, I'm going to sign off. Happy Independence Day and happy birthday to you, GW, and for any people who are watching this later on. I'm going to try to end the stream, recall how to do that, even though I haven't done this in about a year. So I will see you next time. If I can end it. Okay, stop streaming. Yeah, there you go.